Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. Come on in. Yeah, sit down, relax, clear your minds. All you gotta do is listen and take what resonates with you in your life and situations and leave the rest for somebody else watching. Yeah, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. Basically, if you have Aquarius in your chart somewhere, you should have a message in here somehow, some way. Or that's the point, hopefully, right? All right, so let's get down. Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Aquarius who may have crossed over, the higher galactic beings that may be overseeing this act of divination after all, and the ascended masters, please come in and help guide and give us messages for Aquarius's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. Gratitude, being grateful for what you have. Peacock, somebody is strutting their stuff. And on the other hand, it says raise your standards. Being grateful for what you have, maybe you can't have it all kind of thing. It's kind of what I'm getting out of that. All right. Raising your standards. I feel like it's actually saying to be grateful for what you have and don't worry about the, what you don't have or something. Illusion, yeah, like it's an illusion. Embracing the truth. Her reflection doesn't even match her. Yeah, she doesn't want to see, okay, so somebody here, you or them, whoever it is, doesn't want to see the truth. But embracing the truth is what it's all about, right? That's what I'm getting out of that. Legends, yeah, learn from those before you. Sorry, these were burned many, many years ago. I keep them because of the artwork. But yeah, learn from those who inspire you. Could be like older family members or elders or something, learning your lessons through this. That's the hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Show me. Oh, that's too many. Competition. Summon courage and self-confidence. Yeah, some of you don't have enough self-confidence, right? And that's when meditation comes in, because it helps you with all of that, right? I like it. Yeah, competition, something that, you may be working towards, having courage to go forth or something like that. Okay. All right, I'm going to get a little bit of the juice here, a little bit more of the vibe, and then we're going to get down into my tarot. Show me what I need to see. Show me. Sometimes facing the truth is really difficult, right? It's like a very, very fine line where it's like sacrificial or it hurts or something. But here I think somebody needs to embrace that truth, whatever it is. Show me. Being very specific. I hope everybody had a nice turkey day, had a nice dinner. It was nice. I helped cook for about 30 or 50 maybe vets, and I helped cook and serve. It was a lot of work. We had 4 turkeys and all the fixings. It was fun. Show me. So that was my giving back, kind of thing. I was able this year, so I did. That's what it was. Alrighty. Sweetgrass, Palo Santo, and cedar. Yeah, for those North Noders out there, you may know what these herbs are for. Others may not be so informed. So basically, these three together or separately, right? This is to burn instead of sage. Sage basically is great, right? It helps neutralize the air, get rid of the energies, whatever. But it basically, as far as spirit is concerned, it just kind of puts them to sleep, right? It doesn't get rid of the negative, toxic, or even evil and demonic vibes, but these do. So if you're dealing with somebody that's South Node, devilish, not cool, then you may want to look into burning some of that in your home, in your car, around you, at your work, who knows, wherever it is, right? It's a very potent. Flying monkeys, yeah. Okay, this is in your present. Flying monkeys are people that are used basically, metaphorically, from narcissism, narcissists. Yeah, this is probably why somebody is probably attached here to the demonic energy. Uh-oh, we're going to get deep in this reading, I think. Buckle up, buttercups out there. Yeah, flying monkeys do the dirty work for the main narcissist, the ringleader, the kingpin, right? They're the ones that go around and do all the destruction and the gossiping and the ruining people's lives and shit like that, right? Craft, working on your craft. You might be busy bees at work. Somebody might be crafting or a crafter. Some of you are going to be making stuff for the holidays, yeah. There's an illusion here that seeing the truth, maybe in ourselves, if not others. Jezebel, yeah, ooh. All right, we are talking about a serious narcissist here. So this reading may not be for all Aquarius out there. This week, I'm not sure, but this is a very, very demonic energy I'm picking up on. Jezebel, hope, fear, challenge, and homework column. Learn from people who inspire you, right? Learning your way through this dark craft, these spell works or hexes or whatever is going on. See, words are spells, and people don't realize that they're hexing people if they don't like them a lot of times by what they're saying and spreading and continuing. So, you know, people, they need to wake the hell up in this world, is what it is. And it's, you know, we're talking some serious energies on the table already, and I just started. One more, please. Show me what I need to see. See, narcissism is a learned behavior. So even some of these people's ancestors, right, because they learned it from somewhere. But on the other hand, I think that, you know, the message is learning from elders or somebody who knows or something of that kind. Teenagers, competition. These could be adults acting like teenagers, I just heard, but maybe not for everybody, but you absolutely could have teenagers involved here. All right, we're going to use my Slovak deck. And we're going to see, let's show me what I need to see, Spirit. Some people are in competition. These teenagers may be fighting back and forth, you know. This is very level, the Hierophant, but technically I would have taken it down. Yeah, this person is either a black warlock or a black witch, who I'm talking about this week. This might be a specific reading, so like I said, it may not resonate with quite all Aquarius this time. I'm not sure. Actually, this one's over here. So we have the moon. We have Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups reversed. Yeah. This could technically be about divorce, but if it isn't about that in your lives, then it could be like just bad counsel, bad teaching. Maybe these parents are teaching the teenagers the behaviors of narcissism, like under the scenes or something. I don't know why this is coming out like this. It's very specific. The moon is all about deception and what's hidden. Flying monkeys right over this, yeah. Doing the dirty work. Somebody needs to raise their vibe big time out there. Seven of Wands, craft and illusion. Somebody's crafting an illusion, and I feel like on one hand, yeah, somebody has the advantage through this illusion, but it's also about defenses, because look at how he's being attacked, but he's on top, so he has the advantage. He could wipe them all out in one big swing, right? Something about that. All right, Knight of Cups down. Yeah, Jezebel doesn't have any empathy. See, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Jezebels don't care. They don't. Their job on this planet is to destruct, to destroy, judgment down. Teenagers are in bad judgment right now, behaving badly, maybe. I'm not sure. Or judgment was called. Maybe the teenagers called judgment. There's a lot of Aquarius scenarios, but it was bringing in the courage and self-confidence to get through this right now, right? You will feel a lot better, I believe, whoever this is for, burning these more stronger herbs, I should say. So these energies are cleared. Definitely open your windows. These energies are going to have to go somewhere when you're burning them. So open a window. Make sure your fire alarms don't go off. Summon of Coins, King of Swords. Yeah, these flying monkeys, they can do some damage. Or they're trying to. And this King of Swords, right dead center in the reading, he looks like a very fair-minded kind of king. Standing in his truth, and he is king. He will do what he has to do, no problem. But, somebody's... He could still be cunning, though. This might not be such... I'm not sure yet. Show me more. I need a bunch of cards. There's some sort of an illusion that we're breaking through. Eight of Swords. Temperance. I do feel like this King of Swords is being logical, but does have defenses up through the illusion that was crafted. Eight of Swords, yeah. Not being, not knowing what to do with Jezebel. Look at all these cards that fell. I'm going to take them. I have two extras. So I have the Four of Wands, Page of Wands, Nine of Cups, Four of Cups down, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Swords down, and the Magician. Magic's afoot. That's coming out in a lot of people's readings this week. Okay, so flying monkeys, yeah, planning on it, putting the intent into it, the deception of it. It's going on, and it's still present that it's going on. And this person's just trying to stand strong, male or female, I don't care. Yeah, not knowing what to do about Jezebel, because they're just so empty, maybe, or hateful, or whatever that is. Not knowing is the hard part, what we need to work on. It's our fears, it's everything, right? but it's all about balance, and it's all about healing, and it's all about, even tranquility. But it is underneath that, all of it, alchemy, right? And what they've done, they're in bad judgment for it. Yeah, this was about the home, family, marriage, you know? Somebody in the family is, yeah, a Jezebel. Page of Wands, news, spontaneousness. These were kids for sure. Teenagers, kids, teenagers, kids. Ding, 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 ding. Yep. The intent, watering that garden of deception. Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Like they haven't learned any lessons yet? I guess not. So they're going to keep on trucking. It is about wish fulfillment, right? Somebody's got their defenses up. I feel like these kids are in an illusion. The flying monkeys, they're in an illusion. You know, they don't care. They're not whatever. And Jezebels, like I said, won't care. It's just another validating message. You got to learn from the people that inspire you, right? Whoever that may be, and take that. I'm not sure yet. And then I got those two extras. I have 3 of coins, 10 of swords, down the magician. Yeah, magic's afoot, man. You got this one, and then the alchemy, and you got the magician here. Over the bad craft of it all. It was witchcraft these kids were doing. See, spell work. People don't realize their behaviors and their words are actual curses and spells and whatever. Wow. All right, I'm going to get more information on this. This is pretty dark for kids. See, kids, like I said, narcissism is a learned behavior. And teenagers are in a very narcissistic society right now. They all feel entitled. Well, that entitlement is going to bite you in the ass someday. And people, I'm surprised, but I feel like they're not learning their lessons. I haven't had any cards to validate that, or not yet, but yeah, the Emperor, very level there. I'm going to read it both ways. Yeah, abuse of power, loss of authority, trying to take charge of it, being grateful for what you have, right? Out of this very specific reading, Knight of Rods. With the moon. Yeah, these flying monkeys, these kids, they're not crafting any good right now. They're up to no good. Something's up. Something's up. Yeah. I feel like whoever this King of Swords is, male or female, has their defenses up. They see through the illusion. This is about embracing the truth and the craft of everything going on. Somebody's defensive because they're aware of this now. See. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, somebody's starting to see through it. Things have come to a stop, or you're trying to make it stop, or that's what it's about. Yeah, but they have no empathy whatsoever. They're crafting black magic, period. Wow, some of these witches and warlocks out there are not of the light, I'll tell you that. They're in bad judgment for it. It's about getting out of the storms, but if they're going to keep creating it, they're not exactly getting out of it. That ain't going to happen. They want to create storms for somebody else. I don't know. I got that feeling. Claircognizant all day long right here. Yeah. Movement. Feeling better. Somebody's trying to feel better, move on, But these energies are real. Somebody needs to seriously burn some Palo Santo, sweetgrass, or cedar. Maybe after you burn that, you can then burn some sage if you choose. Right? Wow. I had no idea these kinds of messages were going to come out. Whoa, okay, I'm taking them. So I have, yeah, Wheel of Fortune, 10 of Cups, the World, 3 of Pentacles, the Empress, and 9 of Blades. Yeah, it's all about change, karma. Some people are really putting into their Wheel of the Year. They're putting energy and synergy into it, but then the other ones absolutely no way, no how, you know. But ultimately it's about change, karma, destiny, things that were fated. They're taking I feel like some of these people could be playing with fire, you know. 10 of Cups, it's about the happy home. This knight, or this King of Swords, is standing in their truth. They're happy, they're content. This is going on around it. Okay? Yeah. Somebody's in an illusion or delusion. Maybe they were trying to cast spells of making other people look delusional. And now it's coming back to bite them. And yeah. 4 of Coins reversed here. I need one more. Whew, yeah, this is about closure, the end. Being stuck, not sure what to do or how to do it, you know, crafting bad magic. But, you know, I guess what it comes down to is you just worry about you, right? And your choices, and do the best you can with these kids, but ultimately they are making their choice and you can't change that, right? I'm not sure how to say that, but yeah, letting it go, trying to move on, hopefully trying to heal from it, because that's ultimately what it's all about as well. You know, working on it, teamwork. Yeah. These teenagers are working on magic. And if they plan on sending it out, they had better know what their energies or whatever that they're playing with, and know what they're doing. Because if they're sending out black magic and it comes back to bite them in threes, or 3 times as bad, I feel like a lot of these kids are playing with fire. But ultimately, I feel like all you really can do is just worry about you healing, staying centered, staying grounded. That's for my higher vibrationals, right? If you're not a North Noder and you're watching, we may be talking about you in this reading. Okay. Now, this is the Empress and 4 of Wands. Somebody's very happy. Somebody has their happily ever after, maybe, or it's about good news or family or what, but this one's very abundant and grateful. I don't feel like these energies are at all not grateful, right? It is a nightmare. There's a lot of anxieties going on. There's a lot of but these pages, these kids, these flying monkeys, they're creating it. They better watch that wheel, man. I don't know. I got something's telling me. Yeah, not dealing with the toxicity, the lies, the bullshit, the evil, whatever it is in this reading that I'm picking up on, that is really serious energies. It's about your wish fulfillment. This King of Swords is getting their wish fulfillment with the happy home and all. They see clearly, you know? Some of these people could be pathological liars and thieves and Jezebels, like energy vampires, and just really nasty energies out here. So it's gonna, there's so many Aquarius scenarios, you're gonna have to figure that part out. Page of Blades reversed, and then I got, yeah, Justice reversed. It's just not justified. It's not okay. Justice reversed. These people need to get the hell over it. They need to stop their word witchery. Page of Blades down. Word witchery. Saying bad shit about people. Ruining their lives. Slander. Ostracizing. All of it is what I'm getting. These kids, I just, wow, you know? This is an opportunity, or it's about an opportunity that I feel they're trying to make tangible. Wow. Whew. I'm going to be saging and sweet grassing and shit after this reading. Getting these energies out of my house. Wow. 5 of clubs, Queen of clubs, 4 spades. Yeah, there are good tidings here, however, thankfully. There are good things. There's luck here. I like it. You know, there's a lot of, you know, we are coming into the holidays, so there's a lot of celebrations and gatherings. So that could be, you know, maybe these kids in this family or whatever are getting around the holidays, getting together, you know, creating this illusion or crafting something pretty damn dark, you know. And then here's an eye, the third eye. Yeah, somebody's watching somebody. Somebody knows. Good luck with that kind of thing. Yeah, these people need to fucking heal. I am really surprised that I did not expect these cards to come out today. It caught me off guard. These teenagers need to wake the hell up and get some spirituality under their belt. Mysteries. Unlock ancient secrets. The past holds the keys to your future. Yeah, do some research, right? Look up some of the things that you're interested in, whatever that is, and get some knowledge under your belt. And it's going to help with some of this, I feel. Something, and also I'm feeling like a very ominous thing for somebody. On the other hand, they could be feeling like a very ominous, creepy feeling from this Jezebel. Wow. I guess that's the one, right? What are you conjuring up? Something with turmeric. Diversity, being diversity. I'm very diversified. I have friends from all walks of life. I like all types of music, you know. But let's see what this means for you today. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies should you need to. I'm here to make a difference in your pantry, for a little diversity is needed to shake things up. Old routines have become stale, and your magic seems to be a little worn. It's time to add variation to the mundane and take a leaf out of my book. My powers go beyond the ordinary, for my strong anti-inflammatory properties are used to treat a variety of ailments. From increasing antioxidant capacity to fighting free radical damage, I help boost the immune system, protect the heart, and even have been known to lift your mood. I add an element of deliciousness to food, particularly curry, when you stir in my yellow powder, and I also contribute to healthy digestion. My magical power can be utilized to remove black magic. Curses will lift when you use my black powder, which is not for consumption. Opportunities for change arise as I remind you that variety really is the spice of life. Interesting. Gonna give you a crystal card. If you don't have one of these, I always tell people to maybe stop in at your nearest metaphysical shop and grab a stone or two. They're not very expensive after all, even in today's day, depending on the size that you want, you know. Carnelian, self-confidence, number 9. It's about your root and sacral chakras. I opened right up to it. I can't make it up. All right, here we go. Stand tall, be confident and positive. Let your light shine brightly because there is an energy of great success around you today. This success may come in the form of important gatherings, business meetings, or even personal accomplishments. As you shine brightly, notice how people are naturally attracted and drawn to you. Like attracts like. So if you want to attract a positive, self-confident person, you need to be like that yourself. If you feel like you need to be more self-confident or you want to regain your sense of self-worth, do something positive that you enjoy doing. When you do something that makes you happy, your spirit shines bright, makes you even more magnetic. If you can't think of anything at all that you'd like to do today, it may be a sign that it really is time to try and reawaken your inner creativity. Dare to dream and think outside the box and experience life again. See, feel, taste, and smell. Perhaps go somewhere you've never been before or do something out of the ordinary to stimulate your senses and expand your visions. Carnelian gives you energy and self-confidence and adds spice and passion to your life. It also encourages you to think clearly about what you want to accomplish in life and to focus on what you would like to achieve. Think about what you need to do to make this happen and then take the first steps towards your goal. Nice. Yeah, some of you may want to get your chakras aligned. Get at least 7 of them, right? Your obvious 7. We have over 200 chakras in our body or something like that, but the obvious is the main, right? And yeah, the first 2 are major. Jezebels are completely blocked from this. I don't believe they're able to open it or what. I don't know. Or if they even would try. I don't know. Anywho, I'm giving you a rune to close this out. We got Mother of Tears. Sometimes the best of life opens up once we've let ourselves shed countless tears. So let go and breathe slowly and surely. Yeah, we're taught not to show our emotions. Bullshit. That's the most unhealthy thing we need to do, or we could do, right? Yeah, somebody's very sad. They may have lost something or what. I'm not sure how this is going to, play out, but it's going to be different for everybody and where you are in the story. That was a tough one. All right, be cool, man. Be kind, be patient, and keep on trucking, right? Keep on going. Jezebel usually doesn't like people that have a light, right? So if you're getting attacked by a Jezebel, it's because you're in your truth. Just know that. All right, I will see you soon. I'll see you definitely before the holidays and Yule and Christmas. And then I'll be again for the New Year's with some New Year's readings. So hope to see ya. And